We presented at Woodbury University to a selection of students and faculty who are part of the program in urban planning and architecture. And the university itself is located in Barrio Logan, which is a very important place in the San Diego area, with a lot of history with Latinos, Latinas, Chicanos, Chicanas, and Latin Americans. It was such a pleasure to see that even though in this moment a professor there, Goyo Ortiz, invited us to present. It was their first day back after a time off, and they were going through their reviews of their designs. The students were pretty stressed out. The faculty were exhausted, you know, engaging their brain in students' work. And yet, when we announced our project, we came in, we showed a little bit of it. Within 5 minutes, the classroom in which we presented was standing room only. And people stayed afterward to talk with us.
Ellos se sentían muy identificados con todo lo que nuestro proyecto implica y pues motivándonos a seguir adelante.
And we're not just emotionally invested, but one was sobbing.
Sí, ella era muy sensible a estos temas que nosotros estamos tratando, porque dijo que a pesar de que ella nació acá y tiene sus documentos en regla y tiene la facilidad de ir a visitar sus familias, entendía lo difícil que es para muchos de nosotros el tal vez dejar todo lo que nosotros amamos atrás, y en muchos casos a muchas de nuestras familias no las volvemos a ver porque en nuestra ausencia muchos de ellos a veces fallecen, y eso es muy duro para ella, y dijo que se sentía muy afectada.
That was really important to me because they are in the process of talking about building and designing what has not yet existed before, learning from what came before them and what is possible. It's dreams put into practice. And so if people doing that job, especially youth, who care so much about our project, resonate enough to cry with us, to ask us questions and support us, maybe we have some hope in changing literally the infrastructure that is the way that our schools operate in the United States today.
Another thing that struck me was that Woodbury University a few days ago had been having a voter registration drive, and one of the professors, Hector Perez, connected that to our work in telling the new architecture and urban planning students that they needed to register to vote in order to be civically engaged, and that our work illustrated the necessity and urgency of urban planners and architects to understand who's in their communities and to work with them directly.
After we presented at Woodbury University, we went to a taco shop called Salud. What really struck us was la mesera, the waitress, was so interested in us. And so I said, well, and I pull out my phone and I said, do you have 90 seconds? And she watched it and listened and came back and talked to us.
Personalmente me sentí como muy orgulloso de que las personas, de que ella en especial se acercara a nosotros. Pues esa es una de las ideas de nuestro proyecto, ¿no? Tratar de crear una nueva clase de compañerismo entre todas las personas.